Is Indiana Jones's Last Crusade an analogy for the modern UFO investigation? Well, grab your hat and whip and join me on this adventure as I connect the dots. But first, did you know that the Pentagon recently held a media roundtable to discuss their ongoing UFO investigation? Yep, on December 16th, which just so happened to be on the 5-year anniversary of a former DoD UFO investigation being made public. But just a few days ago, they had an invitation-only Q&A session, and they posted the transcript of it on their DoD website so you can check it out for yourself. This roundtable was hosted by the Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence and Security, along with the current director of their ongoing UFO investigation program, AARO. They touched on several topics related to their investigation, including a significant reduction in the stigma associated with reporting UAPs, their commitment to openness and accountability, their partnering with the likes of NASA, the Department of Energy, the FAA, NOAA, the Coast Guard, Space Force, mariners, submariners, academia, industry, and the scientific community. They spoke on not seeing anything that they believe would be of alien origin, that they're investigating cases going back to 1996, that they're investigating UAPs that demonstrate interesting flight dynamics. But the comment that cracked my whip was by Brian Bender when he asked about AARO going back in time. 75 years to be exact. In an effort to study the records to determine what we knew back then that we don't know now. And if there's decades-old programs that are so compartmentalized and buried in the system that they'd be inaccessible to this very day. And that's something I've pondered in the past. Think about it this way. What if modern ufology is trying to unravel a mystery that is so monumental that the greatest military strategists of the post-WW2 era have done everything they can to prevent this secret from ever surfacing? Do us modern-day keyboard warriors stand a chance against the fail-safes and obstacles that the military strategists of the 40s and 50s have put in our way? All in a committed effort to keep their secrets secret. Much like Indiana Jones had to overcome the 1,000-year-old challenges that were embedded in the Temple of the Sun, which were put in place to prevent him or anyone else from ever reaching the Holy Grail. Do we have what it takes to overcome the efforts that thwarted the likes of General Nathan Twining, Admiral Roscoe Hillenkotter, Donald Kehoe, and other people that thought we deserved the truth from that era? Just like Indy, if we don't approach this mystery properly, are we going to get our heads cut off? If we don't use the right words or acronyms, are we going to plunge into the chasm of semantics? Are we willing to take a leap of faith based on the indirect evidence that we have in order to get to the direct evidence that we seek? Can we succeed against the military-industrial complex and drink from the holy grail of UFO truth? Our only choice is to not give up and choose wisely. Because trust me, you don't want to see what happens if you choose poorly.